So imagine AI that doesn't just, process data,
Okay.
but gets the why behind it,
Okay.
learns like we do, and even explains its thinking.
Right.
That's the future Edward Grefenstette is building.
Mhm.
And today we're diving deep into his work, using AIVIPs.org as our guide.
Fascinating how Grefenstette bridges that gap between theoretical AI
Yeah.
and real-world applications. He's a leader in natural language processing, machine reasoning,
Wow.
and even AI ethics. Pretty unique combination.
Let's break that down.
Okay.
He started with a passion for math,
Mm.
right? Then moved into computer science,
Mhm.
and finally landed in AI. Did those early interests, did they influence his approach to artificial intelligence?
Absolutely. His background in math
Yeah.
provided a foundation for that analytical rigor you see in his AI research.
So, like-
Plus, his journey, well, it was shaped by collaborations and mentorships.
Interesting.
Really highlights the importance of community in these scientific breakthroughs.
So for our listeners, why does this matter? Like, what's the takeaway?
Well, Grefenstette's work.
Yeah.
It's shaping the future of AI
Okay.
in ways that could have a massive impact on all of us.
Oh, wow.
He's working towards AI that can understand and generate human language,
Okay.
reason logically,
Yeah.
and even learn from experience. This isn't just sci-fi.
Right.
This is the future he's actively building.
Mind-blowing.
Yeah.
Let's start with his work in natural language processing, or NLP.
Okay.
It's like he's trying to teach machines to go beyond just understanding the dictionary definition of words and actually grasp the nuances of human language.
Exactly. One of his key areas is word embeddings,
Okay.
which is about capturing those subtle meanings of words depending on context.
Okay.
Take the word bank, for example.
Right, yeah.
Could mean a financial institution or the edge of a river. Grefenstette's research helps AI figure out those different meanings based on like the surrounding words.
So it's like he's giving AI a sense of context, helping it understand how words relate to each other in a sentence.
Exactly. But he doesn't stop there. His work on language models goes even further,
Oh, wow.
enabling AI to understand the relationships between whole sentences and paragraphs.
Wow.
This is huge for things like accurate translation,
Right.
sentiment analysis,
Yeah.
and retrieving information across different languages.
Like, what does that look like in practice?
Imagine reading a news article in, say, Mandarin.
Okay.
Grefenstette's work, it could help AI translate that article accurately
Mm-hmm.
while preserving the original meaning.
Okay.
And even understanding if the article has a positive, negative, or neutral tone.
Gotcha.
This has huge implications for understanding online conversations,
Yeah.
Analyzing customer reviews, even gauging public opinion on a larger scale.
Wow. Okay. I'm starting to see how his work could impact our, everyday lives. But let's switch gears and talk about machine reasoning.
Mm-hmm.
What are Grefenstette's main contributions in that area?
He's a big advocate for hybrid AI models, which combine the strengths of symbolic reasoning, so that's the clear, logical, rule-based approach, with the adaptive power of deep learning from, massive data sets.
Okay.
He believes this hybrid approach is the key to unlocking a much more powerful AI.
What makes this hybrid approach so important, and how does it work?
Think of it this way.
Okay.
Symbolic AI, great at logic,
Mm-hmm.
but it struggles with the messiness of real-world data.
Yeah.
Deep learning, great with data,
Okay.
but it can be a black box in terms of explaining its reasoning.
Right.
By combining the two,
Yeah.
we can create AI that can strategize,
Okay.
like a chess grandmaster, solving complex problems by anticipating future moves.
Wow.
And using logical deductions,
Yeah.
but also learn and adapt from experience.
So it's not just about crunching numbers.
Right.
It's about understanding why certain moves or decisions make sense.
Exactly. And this hybrid approach has applications beyond games.
Okay.
Take mathematical problem solving. Grefenstette is teaching machines to not just calculate, but to actually understand math concepts.
Wow.
And solve problems using logic. And then there's automated planning and scheduling. AI that can optimize complex logistics,
Oh, wow.
streamline manufacturing processes,
Yeah.
or even help us plan our day more efficiently.
That brings up an interesting question. What are the biggest hurdles in actually building these hybrid models, merging two very different approaches to AI? Can't be easy.
You're absolutely right. Creating a hybrid system
Yeah.
that's both powerful and efficient
Right.
is a huge challenge. And then there's the issue of knowledge representation.
Okay.
How do you give AI a memory to store and retrieve information, kind of like a human brain.
I'm guessing that's where his work on memory networks and neural symbolic systems comes in.
Precisely. It's about equipping AI with the ability to remember, reason, and learn from past experiences.
Okay.
This is cutting-edge stuff. And Grefenstette is pushing the boundaries of what AI can achieve.
This is all incredibly fascinating. And we've only scratched the surface of Grefenstette's work.
Right.
There's so much more to explore.
Yeah. And this leads us to another groundbreaking aspect of Grefenstette's work.
Okay.
His focus on making AI explainable.
Explainable AI. What does that even mean?
Yeah.
Why is it so important?
Think of it this way.
Okay.
Traditional deep learning models,
Yeah.
they can be like black boxes. They can make amazingly accurate predictions, but we often don't understand how they arrive at those conclusions.
So it's like having an AI friend who gives you great advice.
Right.
But can't explain their reasoning.
Exactly. This lack of transparency can be a major issue, especially in areas like healthcare or finance.
Yeah. Okay.
Where the stakes are high. Grefenstette's work on neural symbolic integration aims to change that.
Okay.
By building AI that can not only make decisions, but also explain its reasoning in a way we can understand.
That would be a game changer. If we could understand the AI's thought process.
Right.
It'd be much easier to trust its judgments and collaborate effectively.
Precisely. Explainable AI is essential for building trust and accountability.
Okay.
It helps us identify potential biases, understand the limitations of AI systems, and ultimately make better decisions about how we integrate AI into our lives.
It sounds like explainable AI is like crucial for the responsible development of AI.
Yeah.
But let's move on to how Grefenstette's work is being applied in the real world. Where are we seeing the impact of his research?
His research has had a significant impact across various industries.
Okay.
In healthcare, for instance.
Yeah.
His work on predictive diagnostics is helping doctors identify patients at risk of developing certain diseases.
So we're talking about AI that can predict the likelihood of someone getting sick.
Right.
Are we getting close to the point where AI can give us personalized health insights?
It's certainly a possibility. His work is contributing to that advancement. And in finance...
Okay. Grefenstette's research has led to more sophisticated fraud detection systems.
Okay.
That can identify suspicious transactions with greater accuracy.
AI seems perfectly suited for analyzing those massive financial data sets.
Right.
And spotting patterns that humans might miss.
Exactly. And let's not forget robotics.
Okay.
Grefenstette's work on reinforcement learning and hybrid AI models is enabling robots to operate more autonomously in complex environments.
So instead of just pre-programmed robots, we're talking about robots that can learn and adapt to new situations, like something out of sci-fi.
It's becoming more of a reality, thanks to researchers like Edward Grefenstette. What's also remarkable is his commitment to making his work accessible to everyone.
Yeah.
Through open source AI.
What are the benefits of making AI open source?
Open source means that anyone can contribute to AI development.
Okay.
Which can lead to faster innovation and wider benefits.
Grefenstette has contributed to numerous frameworks, data sets, and open source libraries, empowering researchers and developers all around the world to build upon his work and accelerate AI innovation. He believes that democratizing access to AI can help us harness its potential for good and create a more equitable future.
That's a powerful vision.
Yeah.
But it's important to acknowledge that AI can be used for good or bad.
Right.
So ethical guidelines are crucial.
You're right. And that's another area where Grefenstette has made important contributions. He's actively involved in shaping AI policy and ethics, working with policymakers to ensure that AI is developed and used responsibly.
So he's not just focused on the technical side.
Right.
He's thinking about the broader societal impact as well.
Absolutely. Grefenstette believes that ethical considerations should be integrated into the design of AI systems from the very start.
Okay.
He advocates for fairness, transparency, and accountability in AI.
It's encouraging to hear that someone with his expertise is also deeply committed to the ethical side of AI development.
It's essential for ensuring that AI benefits all of humanity. Of course, no technology is without its limitations or potential downsides. Even within the AI community, there are different viewpoints on how to address certain challenges. For example, not everyone agrees with Grefenstette's focus on neural symbolic systems.
Why is that? What are some of the arguments against this approach?
Some argue that, well, while hybrid models are powerful,
Yeah.
they can be complex and difficult to scale. There's also an ongoing discussion about the trade-offs between explainability and performance.
Okay.
Sometimes making an AI system more explainable can reduce its accuracy.
So it's a balancing act. We want AI that's both powerful and understandable.
Right.
But achieving both isn't always easy.
Exactly.
Right.
And we also need to consider the inherent technical limitations. Integrating symbolic reasoning and deep learning is a complex task. There are issues with scalability, the difference in representation between the two approaches, and the computational resources needed to run these hybrid models.
It sounds like there's still a lot of work to be done in this field.
There is. But that's what makes AI research so exciting.
Yeah.
We're constantly pushing boundaries, exploring new approaches, and tackling complex challenges. And Edward Grefenstette is at the forefront of this effort.
He truly seems like a pioneer. And it's inspiring to see someone so dedicated not just to advancing AI, but also to ensuring its ethical and responsible use.
But before we wrap up, I'd like to touch on one more thing.
What's that?
Grefenstedte's legacy. He's not just a brilliant researcher,
Right.
He's also a mentor and educator, inspiring the next generation of AI innovators. What impact is he having on the future of this field?
Oh, his influence as an educator.
Yeah.
It's immense. He's not just teaching technical skills.
Right.
He's instilling a deep understanding of the ethical and societal implications of AI.
You know, he's shaping a new generation of AI innovators
Yeah.
who are not only technically brilliant,
Right.
but also deeply aware of the responsibility that comes with developing such a powerful technology.
It's like he's creating a new breed of AI experts, equipped to navigate that complex ethical landscape.
Precisely. And his own vision for the future. Quite compelling. Grefenstette strongly believes that AI has the potential to help us solve some of humanity's biggest challenges.
Okay.
From climate change
Yeah.
to curing diseases.
So he sees AI as a force for good, a tool to make the world a better place.
Yes, but he also acknowledges the potential risks. His vision for the future emphasizes responsible AI development, where human well-being is prioritized. He imagines a future where powerful ethical AI systems can reason, learn, and generalize, almost like partners working alongside us, not just tools.
But not just smarter AI, but wiser AI as well. AI that understands our values and goals.
Exactly. And he's actively working on making this vision a reality. One of his key focuses is tackling that challenge of scalability.
Right.
Making these powerful hybrid models more efficient.
Yeah.
So they can be applied to real-world problems on a larger scale.
That makes sense. If we want to use AI to solve global issues,
Right.
it needs to be able to handle massive amounts of data and complex systems.
Absolutely. And of course, he continues to be a vocal advocate for ethical AI development, working to ensure that those ethical considerations are embedded in the design process from the very beginning.
It's reassuring to know that someone with his level of expertise is also deeply committed to the ethical development of AI.
He also emphasizes interdisciplinary collaboration, bringing together experts from fields like cognitive science, linguistics, and philosophy to contribute to AI development. This multifaceted approach helps ensure we're considering all the potential implications of AI.
That's really interesting. It sounds like he's trying to build a more holistic and inclusive approach to AI, one that goes beyond just the technical aspects.
That's a great way to put it. He's a true pioneer, shaping the field of AI in ways we're only beginning to understand.
Well, this has been an incredible deep dive into the work of Edward Grefenstette,
Yeah.
a true innovator in the world of AI. If our listeners are interested in learning more about Grefenstette and other AI pioneers, where can they go?
AIVIPs.org is an excellent resource.
Okay.
They have a wealth of information about Grefenstette and other leading figures in the AI field. It's a great starting point for anyone who wants to delve deeper.
And there you have it. Another deep dive complete. We've explored Edward Grefenstette's journey, from his early passions to his groundbreaking work in NLP, machine reasoning, and explainable AI, all the way to his vision for a future where AI benefits all of humanity. As we move further into the age of AI, it's crucial to remember that technology is only as good as the intentions behind it. We need more thinkers like Edward Grefenstette, individuals who are not only brilliant but also deeply committed to ethical development and use. Thanks for joining us on this deep dive, and we'll see you next time.